This isn't exactly a buddy film, but the relationship between you guys is why girls are sometimes envious of guy relationships. How did you foster that?
We knew you a little bit.
We knew each other a little bit. And McCarthy's big on the rehearsal and the getting to and the hanging out things.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time in New Providence at the high school with the wrestling team.
Well-written characters, too, where you know where you're supposed to go with them, you know. But he's also one of these guys he's such a good actor that he's so open to anything. You just go with him. You know, and that's just who he is. It is true, and that's just who he is. Fantastic.
Paul, so you ask Kyle, and your character asks Kyle in the movie, what's it like to be as good as you are? And that's unusual for an adult to ask a youngster that. Why was it important for your? Why was it important for your character to find that out?
Oh, well, I think he feels so stuck in his life, and I think he feels so, you know, and one of the great things is this kind of weird envy these guys have of this youth and this kid who's so good at something, and he's so effortless, you know, he doesn't have to, and my life is all full of effort. I mean, I'm pushing a rock uphill, this guy, you know, so it's like, just to even be close to that, I mean, it's why he's so excited by it, too.
It's an interesting thing. We forget that when we were kids, we did have that sort of je ne sais quoi about life, and you just
kind
do
of
it.
Ease and things. You just do it.
Yeah, you forget about it.
And then if you're talented like that too, I mean, and that young, it's all this potential and possibility, and we're middle-aged, and things are all screwed up.
It's one thing to land a role in a major motion picture, but then to do so in a sport that you're so talented in, I mean, it's got to be a dream come true for you.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, being in a movie wasn't exactly a dream come true in my mind, but being in a wrestling movie is somewhat a different story. I mean, it's something. I mean, there aren't exactly much wrestling movies, so in my mind, it's something that's going to be watched for another 15, 20 years until another wrestling movie comes out. But I mean, this one was much better than Vision Quest, so we're good.
Now, I'm getting a sense of your demeanor, but how much are you like your character, Kyle? How much of that is you, and how much?
Completely different.
Okay.
I mean, Kyle is this serious, tough, badass kid, and I'm Alex. I mean, I'm a big goofball.